Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do this walkthrough for the corridors of Executive Order on Veteran. I went through most of the mission without dying. I think I only died 1 or 2 times up to this point. Then when I got to this part, I was trying to do some new stuff, so I died a couple times, so I just edited that out. So just so you guys know, I did die. But I figured out the best thing to do in my case was to pick up the shotguns at the beginning, and right here I try and just grenade everything out and just stay in cover and shoot everything. You don't have to make a big production about it, spraying down the hallway and chucking grenades left and right. Just do enough to kind of clear the guys out. And I actually never noticed this before, but eventually after I moved up, that thing in the middle where those guys were actually dropped down, and that seemed to be the point when it was easiest to move up, and they stopped respawning, which allowed me to get to the next checkpoint. So right here I kind of just cleaned up these guys right here, avoided the grenade, and just did a little bit of tactical work just so I didn't die while I was cleaning them up. And I think it's right here that thing falls down in a couple seconds. So yeah, see, there it goes. And then after that goes down, there's only I think 1 or 2 guys left, and then after that I moved up to a checkpoint. Yeah, I think I shot this guy right here behind this barrel, and then it gave me the checkpoint. And then from that point, this is pretty easy. That's one of the harder parts of the mission. After it gets pretty easy, because after this part right here, after you clear that guy, you go up here and you clear this computer/electronic room out. This is the easy part. There's gonna be a guy that comes and flips over that table, and basically you can just kind of spray right there and get that guy, and then move up behind this piece of equipment right here. There's gonna be a couple guys in that room to watch out for, and they're gonna either stay there and shoot you from behind the window, or they're gonna run in there. And I was just kind of going pretty fast through this part, so normally you can take this a little bit slower and it should be easier. But there's just gonna be 4 or 5, maybe 6 guys in here, and they're not gonna respawn. So I threw a grenade up there just to try and clear that guy out, and I was gonna kill him after we ran through the other side. But obviously he threw a grenade, so I just went with it. And as I got shot from that guy in the corridor, that's basically all there is for this room. And jump up through that window right there, so you don't have to worry about getting shot through the corridor right here as you run through there, because you're not going to get another checkpoint up until you get down this hallway and you get through the you get to the point where it curves after you clear out the next 2 rooms. One is what I believe looks like a control room, and the other is a locker room. But this hallway right here, you're going to want to try and clear out these guys, and then move up to this piece right here, and don't move over where I'm at, because that's where you can get shot at. I was reading somewhere and I couldn't figure it out what they were talking about, but they will shoot you through that little crack where I'm shooting right now. And so I was just kind of grenading and shooting everyone until I basically found a point where I felt it was okay to move up, and I kind of stayed behind this piece of equipment right here. And obviously you have to kill mostly everything, because Treyarch's brilliant design team feels that the only way to make a challenging game is to make your teammates worthless and have the enemy spawn infinitely, and in this one not throw as many grenades. But and there I almost died, and luckily I made it back, but I somehow made it behind Treyarch's crappy AI without him pushing me back out of my cover. So I cleaned up these guys, and then I was trying to wait for a point, because what you want to do is you want to run up where I was right before I ran back. Try and clear all the guys that hopefully no one will run up on you like that. And after that you're going to want to run into that room to the right where I was trying to get into. I'll make it back up there in a couple seconds. And once you get in here, there's going to be somewhere between 6 and 10 guys. Usually only 1 or 2 will rush you, and the rest will stay back, and you can either grenade them or shoot them down like I'm doing right now. Be careful though, because you can get shot from outside that window to the left right there. And after you do this part, just be really careful right here, because you're right up close to a checkpoint, and I'm getting shot through that window. So I decided to shotgun rush these guys if there's anyone left right after I throw a grenade. And so I throw that grenade, I'm going to shotgun rush them, and I notice there's only 1 or 2 guys right outside the door right here. There's going to be another one right there. And so right up there in that room right there is where your checkpoint's going to be. So don't get too anticipated and just rush in there. But make sure you clear the guys out and make sure no one's rushing you right there and there's no one to your right behind this cart. Like that guy's right there. Then after that, see there's that guy that runs up on you and I was warning you about. So after you clear that guy on the cart out, I don't think anyone's going to run back up there. Make sure you clear this guy out here and then check one more time for that cart, break in here. There's going to be 1 or 2 guys and I got lucky right here because this guy decided to rush me instead of leaning out and shooting me. Run up into that corner right there and be prepared for someone to run through that door because you're going to get your checkpoint right here. And right here, this is an easy part. This is the easiest part in my opinion besides that first computer room. I never had these guys the first time, so you may or may not have them after your checkpoint. And just be careful going around. I wouldn't use a shotgun right there. I was just bored of using the AK or the MP5K or whatever I had. It's 4 in the morning and I'm really not the most alert person right now. And so you're gonna want to run up in that glass window right there. There's gonna be a guy that's gonna SWAT roll, jump and SWAT roll out of there. So watch out for him. He already jumped out and ran right there. I wasn't watching for him. And after you clean these guys up right here, there's no infinite respawns at this point. Once your teammates move up, follow them and be careful because there's guys in that smoke. Throw a grenade like this and then sit out here with your automatic weapon, not your shotgun. You're gonna get about somewhere between 3 and 6 guys to run up there, and they're gonna keep coming. And then once you see your guys run by you, then you know you're done. And you run up here and you will get your cutscene and you've completed the mission. So thanks for watching my tutorial.